Certainly wish Wanda the best with that situation going forward.
Rob, I know foreclosures have been a big deal, and I know there's been some forbearance programs out there. I understand that maybe in June those are to end. Talk to us and the folks watching a little bit about the foreclosures and the forbearance and what's going to happen once those programs end.
Yes, so the federal government back in March of last year issued several directives that kept mortgage companies that had usually government-backed loans like FHA, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac loans from foreclosing on homes due to people's unemployment situation, income reductions due to COVID and things of that nature. That moratorium was set to expire on March 31st, but has been extended to June 30th. So it will expire on June 30th unless it's extended yet again. At the end of the day, though, regardless of when that moratorium ends, you really only have three options. One is you pay a lump sum to the mortgage company for all of the past due amounts on the mortgage that have come due during that moratorium or that forbearance that you entered with your mortgage company. That could be several thousands of dollars, and it could be very easily several tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the mortgage payment that you're obligated to pay. If you don't pay that, then they will start the foreclosure process, which generally in Alabama takes about 45 days, sometimes a little less. The second option you have is you can do what is called a loss mitigation. Loss mitigation takes many different forms, but essentially the loss mitigation, what most people think of it, would be putting the payment or the past due amount on the end of the mortgage, or being allowed to break up that past due amount, let's say it's $20,000, over a period of time in addition to your mortgage payment. So maybe adding $100, $200, $300 on top of your regular mortgage payment. The third option, and I suspect this is probably the better of the three options, is a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. What that does is it allows you to pay the past due amount over a 5-year period back to your mortgage company. It also has bankruptcy court oversight over your mortgage, meaning that if something comes up during the course of the next 5 years, such as a change in payment, such as an increase in escrow or a decrease in escrow, the bankruptcy attorneys in the bankruptcy court oversees what the mortgage company is doing during that period of time to make sure that there are no tricks, no hidden fees, nothing of that sort, so that when you come out of the debtor's court of the Chapter 13, it is a fresh start. It is your home. You don't have to worry about the home being foreclosed on at the end of 5 years.
So let me ask this question, and I think again you're doing such a great job tonight of explaining things, really bottom lining it for us. Why would I choose option number 3, the bankruptcy, over option number 2, which is adding the amount to the end of my loan? And I say that because I think a lot of times when people hear bankruptcy, they think, that's such a negative look. So why would you, but you said number 3 was really kind of the better of the 3. Why so?
Because with loss mitigation, well, the first option where you pay the lump sum, most people don't have it because through no fault of their own, they lost their job, they lost a reduction in pay, and they just don't have it. That's understandable. So if you can't do the loss mitigation, then the bankruptcy, the Chapter